Welcome to Vintage Coin Op Restorations and Chicago Coins 1962 Royal Crown Bowler. Yes, this is my living room, at least one of them, and I do have a bowler in it. Bizarre. This is 16 feet. We are in the middle of moving our warehouse, and did not want this machine to get banged up at all. I just finished it, so it has to stay here for a little while at least. But let's do a quick walkover. Royal Crown is a very neat machine because not only does it have regulation bowling, it also has five other games. Here we have a reproduction front glass, and in the back we do have the original. There is a flaw. It's plexi, and right on the left of the fourth player, you'll see a little small star there. Where someone probably at one time took the ball and gave it a little whack there. It will not crack anymore, but it just, you have a little spider there. The cabinet has been completely refinished. All the oak been stripped and restained. Graphics have all been repainted, and there's a nice beautiful clear coat over it all. Take a look underneath here. There's your pins they're not broken, cracked, perfect condition. The lane that we're looking at is also absolutely beautiful. It's closest to a 10 that I've ever seen. I mean, there might be a small little tiny chip like right there, about a 1/16 of an inch. But otherwise, you'll be very, very happy with it. Graphics in the front are perfect. You have a new bumper on it. As we come around here in the front, you have your little ashtray. 3 original balls. These are 4.5 inches diameter. They probably weigh a little under a pound apiece. You would think that over the years they would be destroyed, but the balls are extremely dense, and nothing's going to happen to those. So let's take a look at the mechanics. Have been completely gone through. And what else? We could talk a little bit about these games. Well, there's regulation, which we all know, which is the regular bowling. And then there is Red Dot, game number 2. Okay, let's go to see exactly what that is. Red Dot, what it is when you press it and select it, you will either have 1 red dot, 2, or 3, and depending on what you bowl, if you get a strike with the 2 dots, let's see, you'll get 70 points. Spare, you're going to get 40. So there's back there's a stepper unit that changes it each time from 1 dot, 2 dots, 3, 0 dots, and that goes to what your points would be. Super Strike, I'm not too familiar with it. I haven't played it that many times, but there's a button on the coin box which will show you that you either press strike or bust while you play it, and you have a different set of scores. Normal strike score is 30, okay? Game 4, Flash-O-Matic. That's probably one of my favorite games other than regulation. And there, across the front here, you'll see it go 30, 50, 60, really fast. And what you need to do is you need to try to time yourself to get a strike right there in the center where you get 80, which would be right over the first pin. Then there is game 5, 300 Champ. I don't really play that one too much, but you can go ahead and read the instructions and play around with this. Again, these are all variable games to play with people, and then there's game 6, all strikes. So you have to experiment a little bit, and even though they're all there, for me, I love regulation, and out of all the different games, Flash-O-Matic is probably one of my favorite oddball games. And then there's 300, and you play up to whoever gets 300 first. So this game plays up to 6 people. It is set not at free play, but for money. and each person needs to deposit 10 cents. So let's take a, let me get some dimes out of here. So let's talk about how do you play all these games? Well, as you insert your money, the game starts off with regulation. On the deck here, on the bottom it says your game selector button, and I'm going to press that and you will see it change. This is all before you roll that first ball. So Super Strike, Flash-O-Matic, and there's Flash-O-Matic. That's why I think it's kind of cool. So here, you are actually going to kind of bowl and time yourself to try to get there right in the center. And then what are other ones? 5 and 6, and then you keep on pressing it. It goes back to regulation. And that's what we're going to do real quick. Like I said, this machine's from 1962. If it wasn't built good enough, it wouldn't have never last this long. So, you know, this is 16 feet long, and you can give this ball a little pepper. There's a big rubber cushion back there to stop it. Frame. See if I can get a strike and hold the camera at the same time. Almost. Not quite. Well, there you have it. Chicago Coins 1962 Royal Crown. If you're interested in this machine, please give us a call. We're located in Chicago, Illinois. Our phone number is area code 630-624-7466. Thanks for watching.